And I pressed the wrong button. My bad. Point being, keeping his head covered because I don't want to disturb him. But there's my Lucky. I was so lucky to find Lucky. And he has saved my life. And you know what? That's it. And much like waterboarding, it's not even very much. It's not even very much. And under any other circumstances, you'd be fine. You know what? Waterboarding is actually a very small amount of water. You'd be surprised. But it's not about the water at all. It's about the board. It's not the water in the waterboarding, it's about the board. You're strapped down, you're held down, you're frightened, you can't figure out what the fuck's going on. Well, you got enough of an idea, but you don't know what to do, and you can't make it stop, and it's just... There's nothing I can do about this. I can't make it stop. The only thing that has helped has been Young Living essential oils. And you know what? I just gotta... Oh, shit, that's right. I haven't used my nose thingy yet. Oh my god. Welcome to my mornings, right? And this is how I spend every day. Actually, I'm too stuffed up. This is how I spend about every hour. This stuff only works for a little while. And so I gotta keep doing it. I'm woken by so much snot in my stomach that I gotta go and vomit each morning. Actually, that's what wakes me. Good morning, you're alive. Let's go vomit. I hate being like this. I have been through a lot of fucking shit. But it's the board. It's not the water. It's the board. I feel so fucking helpless. There's not even a goddamn... Well, I'm doing the only things that I can. And guess what? The doctors didn't tell me to. The doctors didn't find relief for me. Hi, FDA. Medicine has done nothing for me except for keeping me alive. The medical team in Thames Valley, England, JR, whatever, I don't remember the name of the hospital. Wow. They were fantastic. It actually helped me, and they kept me alive. And all of it, multiple brain surgeries and 3 months in a coma and blah, 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 whatever else you want to put on the tab, cost... It cost less than my stepmom's single surgery for, like, I think it was an appendectomy. It cost less than her simple... Wow. Welcome to the capital sins of America. The capital sins that we are paying for. Hats off. Because you know what? If it weren't for the capital sins of America, I wouldn't be having this problem to begin with. If it weren't for the capital sins of America. Good morning. Good morning. Dude, I'm the fucking person. I am not a morning person. The only time I even wore a watch was when I was in the Army. Because if you were on time, you're late. Okay? I signed up for this, I'll play the game. I'm the one that went all the way through undergrad and partly through grad school without ever having to take a morning class. It is my nature to stay up all night and sleep away half the day because I'm a night person. At least I used to be, until my body's been completely reprogrammed to respond in an unnatural way in order to adapt and overcome. You know, but hey, at least, hey, bright side, I've gotten to the point that I can actually get through 8 hours of solid sleep. You know, and getting over the nightmares was the easy part. I used to wake like every 3 or 4 hours. Not because of nightmares or sweats or, you know, whatever. I mean, yeah, I went through that too. But nothing new and nothing I couldn't handle. Yes, it sucks shit. It sucks shit. And there are many nights you want to suck on a bullet before you go to bed. But I knew what to do, you know? There's not a fucking thing you could do when you're waterboarded except lay on that goddamn board. Wow, I'm actually fucking... Yeah, and then crying makes it worse. So embrace the suck, because the only thing crying's gonna do is make it worse. Thank you, Orisman. Because it all comes down to social responsibility and contrition. If anybody stopped and said no to the problem, oh my God, Dr. Milgram's behavioral social experiments, oh my God, really? Yes. And let's look even at the Army, the pass the buck, the I don't know, the, oh my God, my NCOIC. After it was done, because you know, even Big Army's all about, Big Army's automated. Big Army is definitely not Small Army. Small Army, when you get down to the teams, fucking love it. And the closer to the flagpole you get, the further up your ass it gets shoved. So my doctor leveraged Big Army to automatically discharge me in 365 days, which gave my unit 364 days to sign a single piece of paper. That's really all they had to do. And I became that guy. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? I joined the Army, and I went through SOF twice on 2 shattered ankles. Cartilage doesn't show up on x-rays. I joined the Army because I believed in the mission, because I wanted to make a difference. But at no point, from MEPS right on down to discharge, did any leader have my fucking back. And now, living at 501 Slater's Lane, 22314, the same building in which John McHugh lives in, I am absolutely confident that the only value the military brings, at least to me personally, is in that team environment. Because pull your flagpole out of my ass. Because apparently, all the way up to the top, all the way up in the truck, where they keep that knife to slice the flag, where where all the way up to the truck, John McHugh, get out of my ass. Because you're not worth the shit that it comes out. Maybe, hopefully, I'm sorry that was a judgment, and judge not, yes, ye be judged. It is a judgment, and I withdraw my judgments. But you know what? The facts stand. Not a fucking one has done fucking shit for me. And all it would have taken was one making a mess and going, no, this isn't right. Dr. Milgram's behavioral experiments were not even a single person in the entire experiment checked on the body to see if he could use help. Wow. So my NCOIC, right? I don't remember where we were going or what we were doing, but I remember he and I were alone in a vehicle, going somewhere, doing something. He was in the driver's, I was in the passenger, and I'm really sorry, Co. I didn't understand it was that big of a deal. I didn't understand it was that important. I mean, I really feel like I let you down. You did, sir. Not sir, sorry. You did, Sergeant. You fucking let me down. Because I'm sorry. How the fuck did you not know it was that important? How did you not know everything that was going to happen? Because guess what? I told you. I explained it. I made it very simple, very clear, and I was very thorough. So for you to go, I didn't know, the only thing that says is that you were never listening. Every time. Is it done yet, Sarge? Is it signed? Is it signed? Is it good? Are we done? Because guess what? I busted my ass to get in the Army, and I actually believed in the mission. Busted my ass to earn those stripes, and can you even imagine the disrespect to me to have earned them so completely, and then to be pulled off a flight line from my brothers as they go on forward, sent back. Nobody does shit to help me, not even listen to me. And fucking Soto, Jesus Christ. We had this tall, arrogant fuck in the unit that clearly didn't cut it being a Marine anymore, so he thought, hey, let's go Army. Somehow, he actually let him into Special Ops. The absolute arrogance and pride on that fucker. But I can't say he's the only one. Oh my god, DeFluvio and, Queen Bee. We were on Premob, right? Fob Freedom, if I remember correctly. And, anyway, another unit was, because we're on weapons draw and shit, you know? I mean, it's like we were down to it, right? And, you know, there's a bunch of us moving over. We're down on a pre-mob fob, and we're all going, right? You know, we're just in our teams, in our units and shit, right? And, another unit. I don't know who they were. It doesn't matter who they were. They were fucking soldiers. You know, and they were lined up out of the armory to receive weapons draw. And, there was a pile of duffel bags that had been downloaded, offloaded, just sort of laying around, and there was a group of them sitting down. Oh my god, and there's always us and them, you know? And DeFluvio tortured me, but then she's the stupid fucking bitch that runs, she brings self-tanner to mobilization. And then the child used too much self-tanner. Yeah, anyway. Her sin of many, well, in this particular one that I'm pointing out, and dear God, DeFuvio, I hope that you've grown the fuck up. Because there's all these people up around wrapped around the building for weapons draw, right? And so she and a couple of friends are sitting on these duffel bags, criticizing them. I remember when I walked up, and there were some guys off to the there were some of our guys off to the side by one of the Humvees playing football. We're hurry up and right? We're killing time. Well, DeFluvio decided to kill time by absolutely demoralizing and ripping to shreds all of these soldiers is on a fucking human level as they draw weapons. When I walked up, there was this tall, skinny kid with birth control glasses, BCGs. You know, I mean, they're army issue glasses that are highly unattractive. You know, tall guy, skinny guy, BCGs, but he's in uniform like the rest of us. And so she's sitting there brutally, maliciously picking on him for every in earshot. She wanted them to be able to hear her. She wanted them to be able to hear her, demoralize them, and break them down as humans as they are in the line for armory weapons draw. So I rock up and inform her what a fucking fatally stupid mistake that is, because guess what? At the end of the day, those are the soldiers that gotta watch her back. And you never know when a stray bullet flies. You never know when shit starts going down and somebody goes, yeah, I'm not going to help her. Karma's a bitch to bitches. Oh my God, because I look everywhere, even in uniform, and there are so many people that they don't even check on Dr. Milgram's victim. You know, the person that plays the role of the victim in Dr. Milgram's behavioral experiments. So many people don't even check. And you know what? It's not enough that they don't even check. Not a one of them did that. But over 80% of them went all the way to the torture line. Want to talk about waterboarding? Dr. Milgram's experiment brought people in so that people would think they were torturing someone they could hear but couldn't see by turning a dial in response to wrong answers. Okay? Well, no, it's important the experiment continue. But he's screaming. But he has a family. He has a heart condition. Over 80% took the dial as far as it could go, with the victim not having made a sound in a while. Over 80% tortured this unknown, unseen. Well, I mean, they're introduced, but they're not friends or anything. This person that they only meet briefly, that is briefly indoctrinated, same as them. They actually think they killed this man. Some of them do, and not a one checked to see if he needed help, to see if there was anything they could do. Wow. If anyone anywhere along the way in my unit did the right thing, I would still be serving. And actually, thank God I'm not, because wow, I learned really quick what a fucking huge mistake I made. But I've always served the mission. And again, Orisman, waterboarding. No! By the time I picked my car up, 3 months after them having had it, and some guy even yelling at me, the manager, oh my God. The manager directly was such an unbearable offense. That is why I bear anger, not as a woman, not as a client, as a veteran. My license plates say disabled veteran. I have door magnets on my fucking car that say warthandpeace.org, and have a very graphic symbol of war and peace. And my insurance agent had done a great job. John Hilden had done a great job. Esurance, you are quickly ending up on the shit list. Esurance, when Allstate's the one that owns Esurance, so Allstate, I guess that's the one where the buck stops, huh? Allstate, I guess the bus stops with you. Okay, contrition. Oarsman, I have faith, will purchase my biohazard of a car off of me at a very generous price, and then gift me, no fees, no anything, you handle it all, because I don't want the drama or the anxiety or the stress. Handle it. They're going to gift me, free, any GM vehicle on my lot, because I want to partner with General Motors as an American company. And then Esurance. Sorry, Allstate. Your act of contrition is going to be covering the insurance for life. And John Hilden, who's in a catch-22, I understand that. John Hilden is an individual. Deserves a promotion, or to be hired away by a better company. Because John Hilden he understood and respected the fact that I'm a veteran, that I'm disabled, the fact that I've got brain damage, the fact that I've got anxiety out my fucking ears. And yeah, it's about accepting responsibility, because you know what? The buck should stop with you. Because if you can do something, you should do something. It doesn't matter if it's Oarsman, doesn't matter if it's Esurance or Allstate, doesn't matter if it's my own fucking unit. Social responsibility, because look how far we have fallen. And now I wake up, fortunately I'm getting at least 8 hours straight sleep instead of waking up multiple times a night, fucking being waterboarded by snot that I can't even do anything about. And the only reprieve has been directed to me by God. And that's how I know I'm not crazy. Good morning.